Hello and welcome back to Station 823. I'm Albie, and this time we have a very special guest, Firefly.
Hello.
If you clicked on this, you know what we're talking about. We're talking about the movie Eternity. We got a chance to see it early. How early was it?
About 2 weeks.
That's pretty cool. 2 weeks, 2 weeks. So wow. What kind of movie would you say this is? I was thinking it's kind of like a romantic comedy, but it's not a romantic comedy at all. But it's romantic and it has comedy.
Well, I'd say, romantic
Yes, because love
comedy.
story. It's funny. The audience was laughing. We're the big preview audience.
Yeah.
It was pretty good. Okay, before we get too far in here, yes, we're going to explain the ending, but for people who haven't seen it, there's not going to be any spoilers yet. We'll let you know when there's going to be spoilers, but let's read the summary.
Mhm.
Okay. Eternity 2025, in an afterlife where souls have 1 week to decide where to spend eternity, Joan is faced with the impossible choice between the man she spent her life with and her first love, who died young and has waited decades for her to arrive. That is a cool setup for a movie. I don't know any movie like that. It stars, of course, Elizabeth Olsen as Joan, Miles Teller as Larry, and Callum Turner as Luke. And a very special part was Divine Joy Rand as Anna. I really enjoyed her. I like her from Only Murders. Do you like her?
Yeah. I love her in Only Murders.
So, without spoiling it, we're not going to spoil it yet. It's people in the afterlife, well, old people that die in the first few minutes of the film, and then they go to the afterlife.
Yep.
So basically, Lizzie Olsen, is this really old lady, dies. She goes to the afterlife, finds out it's nothing like people think, and her husband of 65 years is there waiting for her, kind of.
Mhm.
And her first love, the one that went off to war but didn't make it back, war is bad, war is stupid. I think Boy George said something like that. um, he's waiting 67 years for her.
6'7".
6'7". Yeah, the whole theater was doing 6'7".
6'7".
Every time they said 67 years. And it was
6'7".
6'7". And it had to be written before that was a thing, even though it's not really a thing, but it's a thing, right?
Mhm.
Okay. You'll have to explain that to me maybe. So first impressions without being spoilerific, like what are your thoughts? Did you like it?
Must-see movie. Must-see.
Yeah, it's like the must-see movie of the year, I think. I thought it was just going to be a silly comedy. I really didn't know much about it other than the poster going in, and I love that.
Yeah.
But man, I didn't even know I connected with the characters until I did, and well, I don't want to spoil anything. Okay, so now's the time. If you haven't seen the movie, go watch the movie. Buy the ticket, see it on the big screen. It's beautiful. All right?
Get out of here.
Spoilers from here on out, right? Okay, so, oh my goodness. I was okay, and I thought it was a cute comedy, and I thought it's fun, and there was laughs and a little bit of relationship stuff, and I thought this is cute, you know? But, oh, man, you've seen it, right? Okay. When her husband of 65 years, which was that Luke or Larry? I want to say it was Larry.
Larry.
Luke was the one that waited 67 years. When he realized the reason, okay, so in this afterlife, everybody is like the image of them when they are the happiest. And he realizes that his wife's hair is long here, and he's never seen his wife's hair long because she cut it after her first love that went off to war, Luke, died. So he realizes that she was happiest with him. I just broke. I just started, I like lump in my throat, tears, and I was a mess for the rest of the movie. What's your thoughts on this whole movie? I mean, like spoiler territory. Let's talk about it. Let's really talk about it. Why is this the must-see movie of the year?
Well, I like to think, it made me break. It was too good. you know, I started crying in the middle of the theater.
I cried for like the last 20 minutes.
Yeah,
But it's not like a sad cry. It's like a bunch of happy cry with the sad cry, if that makes sense. And there was so many reasons I was crying. These writers, the writer who wrote this thing, oh, it was directed by David Frayne. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong.
Frank,
Frank
Frank,
Frayne, and writers. I'm going to say Patrick
Conan.
Cunan and David Frayne. Again, oh, writer director, nice. Um, Brilliant job, brilliant job. I think it should win at least best original screenplay,
Yeah,
if nothing else. Best director, maybe best actress, Lizzie Olsen. Best actor, Miles Teller.
yeah,
Yeah. So it could have went in a bunch of different ways. We're already in spoiler territory.
yep,
Um, were there any characters you identified with? Because I know I identified with. Did you identify with any character? Was any character like the window into? Because I know you're kind of young, right? Firefly.
yeah.
Yeah, so you really haven't been through marriage, relationships like I have. So you're probably seeing it in a different view, which is cool. So, but you said you enjoyed it too.
Well, um, I kind of related the most to Anna. I
Hmm.
think her name was
Yeah,
Anna. Yeah,
Anna, the woman from Only Murders in the Building,
yeah,
because she's a cop.
her. Like, kind of the matchmaker.
Yeah, she was the afterlife consultant, was it?
Yep.
Yeah, she was really good. I liked her. It's a weird. It gave me a low key vibe the whole show. Like the sets were kind of like that, and the whole thing was kind of off, right?
Yeah.
Because the whole point was it wasn't an afterlife that everybody thought, made up different dogmas, religions across the eons, different stories. It was just basically kind of plain and generic, and everyone was trying to there was like salesmen for these other eternal afterlives that once you went to them you couldn't come back from.
I wonder if one of the jobs that you can have is a salesman and create an eternity.
Oh, maybe there's got to be people who create eternities, right? What were some of them? Naked World,
Yeah,
No Man's World,
yeah.
which was the
There are a
most
lot of
popular.
those.
It was most popular. I don't blame them, because even in this film the two guys are fighting over Elizabeth Olsen, and for a little part of it I thought she would say, I don't choose any of you, I choose myself, but she didn't say that.
Well, she kind of said that at the end.
A little bit, yeah, she said neither one of you.
Well, not at the end. Like
No, like
halfway through.
towards the end it wasn't a standard structure
No,
of a movie really,
no
and
hero's journey.
no. What would you say it most closely resembles? Because I know you're are you an English major? Is that it?
Yeah. Um. Hmm. I'd say it closely resembles like. Do you mean like what type of What's it called?
Yeah, like what kind of story? Is it a hero's journey? Is it a
Like Voyage and Return?
yeah, so stuff like that. So you're younger. What did you get out of the film? Like I know what I got out of it. I'll talk about that. But what did you get out of it?
Well, I got that. Um. No matter what point in life, love still matters.
It
It
does matter.
does. Even young love, which was represented by Luke,
Hmm.
or older love, which was represented by Larry. I guess it just shows that love matters at every age.
It does. Yeah, I thought she was gonna say like to death do us part, and we're done with that. The contract's over. Find somebody else. For a little while, I thought Luke and Larry were gonna get together. I don't know if you had that thought
Same.
because when Joan moved on to I think Paris Town or Paris
They
Land.
were becoming best friends, and I was like,
Yep, I
something's
was like,
about to
whoa.
happen.
I was like, yeah, because Luke had said he had been with a couple guys since he was in the afterlife,
Yeah.
just to try
I
it
think
out,
he also like slightly met Ryan, but I'm
maybe.
confused on that. Very.
Yeah. So, but it was interesting. Um, the whole short hair part. That is that where you started crying?
Yeah.
Long hair, short hair.
Yeah.
And then he said, you were happiest then. You should be happy. I want you to be happy. That would make me happy. you go with Luke. And I was like, oh, I guess that's the ending. But I guess, that's what it was meant to be. But I was like, oh, the nice guy gets screwed again. No nice guys, can ever get the girl. That's how it is in the world. So I was wrong, and I'm glad I was wrong.
Yeah,
So
same.
we don't find out where he chooses to go. It's kind of like he talks to Anna, and I thought he was going to become an afterlife consultant. What did you think he was going to be?
Bartender.
Bartender, yeah, that's what he ended up being, a bartender.
Yeah, I knew it because Luke waited there for a while as a bartender, and I
So,
think it kind of showed that.
so you think Larry was kind of waiting for Joan, maybe?
Yeah, if he had to wait for an eternity, he would.
Yeah, because I guess waiting was better than moving on without her.
Yep,
Oh,
and
pulls at the
giving up the chance
heartstrings.
to be with her.
Yeah, so he waited. He didn't move on.
Yeah,
Mm, that was rough. And oh, did you remember the story? I think Larry tells about how he finally felt they were on each other's team. I think he was telling Luke is when she was pregnant, and they were just starting to say that you shouldn't drink while you're pregnant,
yeah,
and they shared a drink together, and she had a smile.
yeah.
And then at the end, when she's sitting at the bar while he's the bartender, he pours them each a drink, and they take the drink. Oh,
I didn't ever realize that.
I connected that like as it happened, like last minute. Um,
I can't unsee it now. That's crazy.
so basically, my thoughts and feelings on it is, she thought she was the happiest when she was with Luke, because I think Elizabeth Olsen has a monologue towards the end of the movie when she's talking to Luke about how they had young love and they had everything ahead of us, so they imagined a life together, and they didn't have to go through the struggles, financial and this and that really tests a couple and finds out if they're really meant to be together. They didn't have any of that,
Yeah,
so it's just like a fantasy she had,
yeah,
maybe. So she was happier in her fantasy. So when they were up in the mountain town, where it was cold and just cold and they were together, and she picked the eternity with Luke,
yeah,
she kept going back to her memories through the like an old style cinema that would show a play version of her memories.
yeah.
And I knew she chose wrong. And did you notice like she when they were sitting in the cabin together looking at the fire? I thought, oh, she's looking at the fireplace and she's thinking, I picked wrong. This is hell.
Yep.
Yeah, I kind of got that from that. And it turns out that Luke knew the whole time that every day she was going to relive memories with Larry.
Yeah. But he was fine with that. I
He
mean,
he
come
was
on, she's
giving her
Elizabeth Olsen.
space, letting her grieve and do the things, but she picked him. He thought.
Yeah. Well, look at Elizabeth Olsen. She'd
She's
be fine with that.
she's very pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she's got magical powers. So then she finally picks Larry. So she escapes, which they kind of set up earlier in the movie with the red door.
Yeah.
Don't go through the red door because then you're a fugitive.
Yeah.
So, but she went, and it turns out the kind lady from Only Murders in the Building and her gay partner really, really, what was the guy's name? I don't know.
Ryan.
Ryan helped Lizzie Olsen get to the other afterlife. We'll get to the bar to go to the other afterlife.
Now,
So
what was the other afterlife?
I would assume that was their hometown where they spent their time together.
Probably.
You know, so
Probably in the beginning of the movie.
yeah, and they get to pick where they go.
Yeah.
This ending, we got to talk about it. Explain the ending to me.
Yeah. So I like to think that the ending, it like was full circle. It ended at the same place as it started. Status quo. I think that was a really nice touch. And I think it was their hometown. That's what I like to think.
That's what it
What do
seemed
you
like.
think?
That's what it seemed like. It was weird that she was a fugitive, and they were trying to catch her at all costs. But once she went into this different eternity, Then they were like, "Oh, well."
Yeah.
Or did they
I think they
sneak and
just
nobody
cut that
knew?
part out.
Maybe.
Right after it cuts, she gets tackled.
I had a question.
Yeah,
What did you think about when when she was in the tunnel going to the red door and it was like bad memories or something? What was that about?
it was her childhood
It was her childhood?
before she met Luke.
Oh, okay.
And by the end, it was right before she met Luke.
So, oh my goodness. Part of the reason I was crying in this movie is because I was thinking, well, I'm not the pretty girl that two boys are going to fight over. I'm not the pretty boy that two girls are going to fight over. I'm just going to go there and have to pick an eternity to spend alone.
You were that one guy in the bar.
I was the bartender, right?
No.
Oh, the other guy with the two pamphlets.
Yeah.
What
Food eternity.
one said hell and one said something
Food
else.
eternity.
Food eternity?
Yes. Endless food.
Endless food? That's not bad.
Yeah,
That's not bad.
not too bad.
Food never
That's what I was trying to decide.
food never cheated on me.
No.
No. Food never left me.
No.
Food never kicked me.
No.
Did food ever kick me? Well, it's made me sick.
Yeah.
And food
I
is
guess.
killing me actually,
Yeah.
technically.
It's killing everyone.
That's true.
But if you don't eat it, it kills you.
Such a quandary. Um what would you call this? A fantasy film?
I
I guess because it's about the afterlife, so it's fantasy. It's not science fiction. It's not really romantic comedy, even though it does
But
have
it's
romance
romantic
and
and
comedy,
comedy.
but not romantic comedy.
Nope.
It doesn't follow that journey. So I'd say fantasy.
Question.
Yes, answer.
Do you think Anna and
Not
Ryan,
right.
do you think it was the joke of the movie? Or like the joke in real life? Like they weren't actually together, they were just acting. Like they were together inside the movie.
I think they were together inside the movie.
That concerns me.
Yeah, they got a lifetime or an eternity to be there together, right?
Yeah,
So they can try new different things,
I guess.
right?
Yeah.
And it's not about the car the person's driving, it's about who's driving the car. Not about the body, it's about the brain, the soul, the memories, right?
Yeah.
Overall, I'd guess yeah, so I'm going to be a bartender? No, I'm going to be at the bar. No, I'm going to be at a table in the bar trying to decide where to go. So I think I'm going to be at Disney World Land. That's what I'm going to pick.
I'd pick Puppet Land.
Puppet Land?
Yeah.
That's cool. I like puppets.
Same.
Same.
I want to be a puppeteer when I'm older.
Yeah, it's a good career. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, I know a guy named Frank, Frank Oz. He might be able to help you get into that.
He's probably there right now.
He's probably there right now. All right, so let's do our final thoughts and ratings. Do you want to do out of 10 or out of 5 scale on this one?
5. So it can go up to 10.
Okay. Wow.
6, 7.
6, 7, 60. I waited 6, 7
6,
years for
7.
you.
6, 7.
I'm so happy it all worked out. I was so sad because I'm going to be lonely in the afterlife, which I don't believe in, luckily. And I guess luckily I believe it's just going to be a black void. Yay!
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 Science. Um, um, I think you have to see this movie in the movie theater. I think it's the only thing it really gives me vibes of is maybe the Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind a little
I
bit.
was thinking that. I
Yeah.
have yet to see that, but it was giving that. vibe.
Similar vibe, but totally different.
Yeah.
Yeah, but as good. It's one you definitely have to see. I'm gonna give it 5 bottles of hair dye out of 5.
You stole mine.
I stole yours. Well, you got minutes to think of it. You could think something up. What are your final thoughts and ratings on this movie? Should people go see it?
Yeah. They should go see it. I definitely recommend it. I liked it. I'd say it's a must see this November of 2025.
Yeah, like a couple weeks from now, right?
Yeah?
Yeah.
November 26th, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you might be watching this because you're ending explained.
Yep.
After you've already seen it, so.
Yep.
Yeah, so definitely worth seeing. How would you sum it up for somebody?
Well, girl dies, gets into a love triangle. She has to figure it out. Pick someone. She picks what's his name?
She chooses poorly,
Chooses poorly.
which is Luke.
Then becomes a criminal, a fugitive, to
Which is a
then
weird
be with
law, right? I mean,
Larry.
why does it interfere? I guess they can't have people coming and going all the time,
Then
but every
go
once in
to
a while,
have
right?
Larry,
Yeah, to Larry.
and then happy.
Mm-hmm.
Then sprinklers.
Then sprinklers. Did you think at all that Larry and Luke look similar?
No.
Really? I thought they looked very similar. I thought that, like, I think Larry points out one point during the film that he was just a consolation prize, and that's how he felt with this situation.
Now, this is my opinion.
Okay.
They were saying the whole movie that Luke looked amazing and Larry not so much.
Right.
Would you agree with this decision?
I think Larry was as handsome, if not more handsome, than Luke.
Yes.
But Luke looked like the chiseled, what you would assume the standard of beauty looks like.
Yeah.
But I think for me, I'm more of a personality person.
Yeah.
So where Luke died young in the war,
Yeah.
same war my dad was in, by the way, which is weird. Nobody really talks
Luke's your
about the war.
dad.
Maybe Luke is my dad. No, Albert. Albert's my dad. They called him Big Al. He was a cool guy. Wonder where he is right now. I think
Sports car? Race car?
I think Luke was called perfect all the time, right?
Yeah.
And I think Luke just didn't have the life experience that
No.
Larry had.
Yeah.
So Larry was a whole person because he lived his life.
Yeah.
Luke lost his life young, tragically, because he was kidnapped by a government and forced to kill people, and he got killed himself. Sad story.
Very sad.
A lot of sadness in the film,
Very sad. But happy at the end.
but it makes you happy, and it's like sad, happy, sad, happy, sad, happy. It just messes with you the whole time, but in a good way.
Now,
Yes,
the two shows that remind me of
yes.
The Good Place
Good Place,
and Loki.
Loki. The art design. I'd be surprised if it was the same person, but I don't think so because they wouldn't just do it again, right? Like the lobby of whatever hotel building this was, it looked a lot like Loki.
Yeah, and a little bit of the one Doctor Who episode.
That
the most recent one.
Yeah. Oh,
the Time Hotel.
I don't even know this for a fact, but I feel like they were. I don't know if this is Disney. No, this is A24, right?
Yeah.
The Contemporary Hotel. The one we take the monorail through sometimes.
Yeah.
Me and Firefly travel sometimes.
Yeah. It's fun.
Yeah, you should see the looks on people's faces. They're like, "Your glasses light up? That's weird." I'm like, "Yeah, they do." Because that's the first thing they notice about us.
It's weird.
Yeah. But the Contemporary, as you take the monorail through, with Chef's Mickey and everything like that, like the hallways look like that a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit like the Luxor. I don't think. Have you been to the Luxor in Vegas? It's the Black Pyramid. No, it's pretty cool.
No, enough.
Similar. I think you can stay there. You just can't gamble there. I don't know how that works.
Too bad.
Yeah. But how old are you in puppet years?
I'm a puppet?
How old are you in Firefly years? Moving on. So you gave it a 5? Is that what you gave it? Oh, you didn't rate it yet. Your final rating. I interrupted you.
I would rate it 7 out of 5.
7 out of 5.
7 out of 5.
Okay.
6 sevens.
You rated 6 sevens?
6 7.
People giggled in the theater when they said 67.
There were like 2 26-year-olds in the back.
And they're like, it's like, it's not funny. It's just numbers. Yeah, I know, kids. All right. Well, that's it. That's it for this wrap up and this movie explain movie review of Eternity. I'd say great job by all. I really enjoyed it. It's beautiful cinematography. The editing was amazing. The music, the writing, the script. Uh, I'm so glad they made this film.
Same.
So far, now it's getting to be the end of 2025. So far, this is the film of the year for me.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't.
Maybe Wicked for Good.
Yeah, that's coming soon. We'll have to see that.
Yeah.
What am I going to see next week? I think Now You See Me Again More Still, part
Now
3.
you see me, now you don't.
Now You See Me, Now You Don't. That's going to be
Now
good.
you three me, now you don't.
Now You Three Me, Now You Don't. Yeah, so I'm excited to see that. Hopefully we'll see that one early too. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't wear the glasses to the theater. That way we won't stand out as much.
Yeah.
All right, so for Station 823, I'm Albie.
I'm Firefly.
My special guest Firefly this week. We will see you in the future.
Bye.
Bye.